All right, so what you're looking at right now is a tool called Google Keyword Planner. So Google Keyword Planner is what we're going to use to actually come up with lead magnet ideas. Because the thing about coming up with these ideas, you don't just want to come up with an idea out of nowhere and just think that that's what people want, right? You always want to look at the data. And Google Keyword Planner, it actually gives us the data behind what it is that people want, all right? So let me actually take you through my process. So first thing you do when you come inside of Google Keywords Planner, you're going to go right here under planning, you're going to click Keyword Planner, and then you're going to come right here to where it say discover new keywords. So I'm going to go ahead and click on that. All right, so this is where you're going to pay attention. So what you want to do here is you want to enter in here words like template, PDF, report, and there's a whole lot of other words, but the main ones that I use are template and PDF, okay? So that's what you want to type in there first. So I'm going to type template. And then after that, I'm gonna associate the space that I'm in, right? The type of content that I talk about. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna put YouTube, okay? So if I'm trying to create a lead magnet and all I talk about on this channel is YouTube and video related things, then I already know who my audience is. And that's very, very important when it comes to creating a lead magnet. You really have to understand who that person is. And since I understand who those people are, I know that they're gonna be typing in things that have the word YouTube in it, right? So what I would do is I would combine these two words, and to explain what's about to happen, it's about to associate the words template and YouTube together to find specific keywords that people are searching for, and it's going to give me the demand behind it. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and hit get results. All right, and I'm gonna go ahead and move me all the way up here to the right corner. All right, so now I'm gonna go ahead and hit the X on this, and then we're gonna look at these keywords. So you can see right here, template, YouTube, we don't really care about that keyword. That was just so it can associate it. But now when we go down here, you can see right here, it says YouTube banner template. You can see that gets between 10,000 to 100,000 searches every single month, right? And then this is more of like an average, so 27,000 on average. So that's a lot of people who want a YouTube banner template. So what should I do? I should actually go through the process of actually creating a valuable banner template that people can actually use, and then people will opt in and they will become leads, right? So these are the things that you got to do for whatever space that you're in, right? You got to be able to create something of value, give that away for free. And when you give it away for free, make sure that it's actually good and it's going to actually get them a quick win, right? That's in part of this entire process. All right, so let's take a look at another one. So you got right here, it says YouTube intro templates. You can see this one gets 100 to 1,000 searches a month. Then we got a YouTube thumbnail template that gets 1,000 to 10,000 searches every month. So hopefully you're getting what I'm doing. I'm looking at what it is that people want, and then I'm looking at the demand, and then I'm using that demand because now I know that people are actually interested in, so I'm not actually wasting my time creating something that people don't care about, right? You always want to do that, whether you create content, lead magnets, or whatever it is. Always go look at the data to decide if it's even worth your time. All right, so now that you've done your research, now what you want to do is you actually want to start working on creating your lead magnet. So as you can see right here, it says YouTube description template. So where did I actually get the name for this? Well, I got the name from the data, because when I went and I did the keyword research to see how much this specific term gets, it gets 100 to 1,000 searches every single month, right? So people have an interest in some type of description template. So what did I do? I put together this template right here. So it goes line 1, this is what should be there. What's line 2 and 3, and so on, right? And what did I do? I created a video that walked people through those steps. So now I have a video that continues to generate traffic and at the same time generate me leads, because they watch the video and go through the template. And what most people do is they just download the template or put their information in my capture page, which I'm about to show you here in a minute. And then when they do that, now they get access to it so they can, hold on to it and always use that as a guide for them to write their descriptions. So you see, it's something that can easily help them get a quick win. Okay, so now let me actually show you the page. So this is how you actually get your lead magnet over to people. So it says right here, download your free YouTube description template, and this is 100% proven to boost your video rankings. So when a person comes here, they click give me my template. So then they click on on this, they put their email in this box, and then I have it emailed over to them automatically, right? So there's automation in the process. So I actually use a tool called System.io. It allows me to build my pages. It also collects all of my leads, and then it has the automation and all of that stuff in there. And I will leave a link down below in the description so you can check out System.io, since it is free for you to get started. All right, so boom, they put their email in here, and then they're sent over to this page right here. So it says, thanks for getting access to my YouTube description template. Now go check your email within the next few minutes to confirm that the email didn't go to the spam folder. This part right here is very, very important. The reason I said that when they put their email in, you want it to be sent over to them, because what happens is sometimes people will put a fake email in. And if they put a fake email in with the way that I have mine set up, they're not going to get the lead magnet. So you want to make sure that it's actually sent over to them versus as soon as they put their email in, it's right there for them. That's just a tip I want to give you. All right. So boom, they come to this page, they get it into their email. And now what you can do is you can start sending out newsletters and continuing to build that relationship with them. Okay. So now we're going to talk about what should actually be in that first email. So this right here, what you're looking at is actually a lead magnet as well, right? I've used this in another video on another channel. So you can see right here, when they first get the email, what you want to do is you want to greet, introduce, show appreciation, give, and set expectations, right? So how do you do that? Hey, first name, it's whatever your name is. And I want to thank you for signing up for whatever it is that they signed up for to get on your email list. As promised, here's the lead magnet. So it's important that you get them the lead magnet immediately, right? Don't write this long, extensive email. You want to make sure you position that up at the top. All right. And then right here, expectation moving forward. Also, every week or so, I'll continue to send you even more valuable tips to help solve the problem that they opted in for, because it was obviously an issue that they were having, and they opted into your lead magnet to actually get the solution to their problem. Okay, so now we're moving on. And this is more of a bonus. So say to them, if they never want to miss your emails about XYZ, and XYZ is that problem that they opted in for. So when people opt into something, or they subscribe to a channel or whatever it is, they're looking to get similar information to that almost every single time. And that's a very, very important thing for you to remember. Okay, so boom, that's the whitelist opportunity. And then I got like a welcome email example down there at the bottom, but that's the basis of it, right? Just to sum it up, you greet them, you introduce yourself, you show appreciation, you give, and you set expectations. Now that you know the process of building your email list on YouTube, the next step in the process is to actually get views on your videos, which is why I created my 6-part video training series that's going to walk you through exactly how I consistently get views here on my YouTube channel. It'll be the link down below in the description. All you got to do is click it, go ahead and enter your information, and it'll start you out throughout the rest of the email course. Look forward to seeing you in the next video. Peace.